Welcome to Ortho Pet's video training series. Today we're going to discuss heat flaring. So I have a device that needs a dew claw heat flare here. This is going to be a very tricky heat flare due to the tam post locations and the thickness, overall dimension of the material here where it needs to be. So you can see the damage from the dew claw. I'm going to remove the foam as per our previous videos. I'm going to put on my heat resistant glove. Make sure that you remove any Sharpie or other material from the shell that may cause it to stain. And then we're going to heat it. Now we're going to use our heat gun with the cone to focus the heat. And the difficult thing is going to be to try and heat the material without getting the tam post so hot, because obviously they are heat sink being metallic. So we're going to be watching the surface of the material. You can see it's already turning a bit of a, well, you may not be able to see it. You can see it's already turning to a bit of a glossy color. So when the surface goes from glossy to almost a liquid state, it will be ready to press with your anvil. I recommend setting up your anvil and kind of going through a dry run before the material gets hot to make sure that you can do the needed repair. So it started to get a bit liquid there. So I'm going to press the device, making sure you don't burn yourself, onto the anvil. Now, this device was not quite hot enough. It gives you an example of how sometimes the material surface may be warm enough, but it through to the core may not be. And that's in large part due to the fact that the kind of area we're working with. If we were a large, broad area of plastic, then it would be different. So, but I've still held it on my anvil because I'm still getting movement, not as much as maybe I would want. But hold it there until it cools, and then I'm either going to bring it to a fan or just let it cool. So you can see, hopefully you can see there, I got about a mil and a half adjustment. I'll go back and do it again, but that is the basics of a heat flare.